Alright, everybody, welcome to Nine Kings. Make sure to like, subscribe, go follow me on Rumble, and comment down below those lovely things that I always say to do. And let's start a new run. Now, I have actually played a little bit of this game. I actually played the demo, which is why I have all these guys unlocked. But we're going to be playing the King of Nothing. We're going to be playing it on Night difficulty. And I also have no perks here. Except for this, Hoarder, which gives us 2 extra cards at the start. Yeah, but we're gonna play on a night difficulty, and I'm probably gonna lose. The year is 888. Put our castle there, and then we're gonna get another castle. We also have Ottawa because I don't really want to use the thingy. Alright, we got blacksmith. I really like blacksmith. We can do a lot of damage with that. Okay, we got defenders here, and basically, here's what's going on. Here's what's going on. These guys will go out to battle the other guys. Since we beat that other guy, we get a pick loot from his deck. So we got wizards. I really do like wizards. Wizards are really good. Let me turn on the volume a bit more. Yeah, basically, every time we fight, they fight, you know. And the goal is to win. If they reach our castle, then we lose a life. Okay, I'll take castle. But actually, let's use wildcard to upgrade the blacksmith. Because now that we upgrade it, will give us an extra thing of it. And here we're fighting the King of Progress. As you see, he has guns. We do not have guns. Alright, and yeah, then now we get to pick his stuff. Lab rats suck, if you ask me, and I don't really like the converter. I do like overhaul, though. Alright, now here is a royal decree. Yeah, let's just get sharp blades. But as you see here, the paladin is a highly defensive melee troop, and the wizard is a ranged troop that casts powerful attacks at a slow rate. So let us add, I could probably add steel coats to them, but I'm just going to upgrade the castle, because that means we throw larger stones at people. You shot the attack there, and then, yeah, we basically won all by ourselves, but that was the King of Spells we were attacking. Offering's also a good card. We're gonna put steel coat on these guys, that way they don't die. Now I'm gonna actually take control of this, because I do, auto off. Because I want to specifically kill these guys back here, because these are exterminators, and they're very strong. Executioners, actually, sorry. Yeah, let's actually get some of those, because those are pretty good. Blessing in 9 years. We're gonna get peacetime, doubles the HP of a card on the target plot. English. So once it's to place something there, it's really not an optimal place to, and I'm fine with not placing anything there at all. We also could executioner here, because executioner is a pretty good ranged unit, and it would really help us. Because wizards are very slow attacking. We need something a bit faster if we want to survive. We'll take Shaman, but not because we want him, but because we're gonna sacrifice him with Overhaul. Okay, let's turn off that, and let's, we do actually need to help our guys here a little bit. Also, defenders really don't attack much. They're a highly defensive unit. Our defender guys. Also, these guys don't attack at all. You know what, we're gonna re-roll this. Overhaul's nice. Or son of wage war against another king. Alright, we're gonna go against the King of Blood. I don't like him. Alright, so now we're gonna do that, and we just leveled up 2 of our plots, which is very good. Because when they have a certain amount of cards before the end of the game that we can play, a certain amount of years, that is. We just won another battle against the King of Spells. And you know what, we're gonna get Warlock. Purely so we can play, I feel like it's too loud still, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Anyways, like I was trying to say, we got that pure, oh yeah, this is a Nothing Rebellion, you get to fight your own units and rebellions. Not sure why these guys are rebelling, this is a perfect place. Alright, farms are pretty good. Alright, now we can get a ton of things. I'm gonna buy soldiers. Oh, we're gonna buy one thing, because I don't have any money. Alright, well, let's get this, and then let's use Overhaul on the Shamans, or whatever those guys were. And we just upgraded the farm to max level because of that. But overall, it's a very good thing. Now, I do actually want knights, because knights are pretty good. According to me, at least. Oh, dude, another overhaul. I think we have a bit too much cards. We do want to get the blacksmith level up one more time. And here's the King of Blood. I really don't like this guy. Alright, yeah, and I also don't like any of his cards. Sacrifice is an okay card, but I don't really like it. So, in fact, I think I'm actually just gonna scrap this one for money, because there's really nothing I want to play this on. Okay, just throw a little bit of damage here. Now, the problem with these defender guys, they reflect damage done to them, so I do fear they'll actually kill my ranged units. Lab Rat, mostly because Lab Rat is a disposable unit, and we do want to get rid of them. Because look, you only get 2 of them. But every time you actually level them up past their max level, they level up, I think, other plots that are not at max level yet. But they're highly disposable. We'll take Bomber as well, because it's also highly disposable. You know what? We're just gonna unlock 3 new random plots. Alright. Now, we could upgrade things, or we can do this. You know what? I'm gonna upgrade things. Also, every time you use Overhaul, it increases the amount of times that it applies its upgrade effect. So right now, it's like the 3rd time we've used it, so... No, the 2nd time we've used it, so I think it's at 4. Yeah, 4 in total. Alright, Lab Rats, because again, disposable unit is what we need. We'll put Bombers there. Bombers aren't the worst card in the game, however, I do feel like their usefulness is very limited. I feel like more they're the perfect sacrifice card than anything. Wild card's good. Peacetime, yeah, there was no units there, so well. Anyways, yeah, destroy that plot. And then we want more wizards. Now this is the tricky thing. I think, yeah, I'm willing to do that. And then... we actually do want to place... You know what? Here, I'll do this. And then I'll get rid of them. With, the Earthquake ability. Yeah, but I do find the King of Blood just has a lot of units. Alright, Vampirism's not bad. Alright, so now... yeah, okay, so we want to do this. Okay, it only gave us back 1. Not what I expected. Alright, well, anyways, we're just gonna put Vampirism on the wizards. We have 48 wizards, there's a lot of them. Let's actually just do that there. Yeah, the wizards are just killing them. Alright, yeah, we'll get another soldier. Yeah, because that needs 1 more level. Alright, yeah, back against the King of Spells. Now, I actually do want to kill these shamans here, because the shamans are making the other units bigger and do more damage. Which is not something we want. You want to kill the shamans, because shamans are bad. Offering is just a good card in general. Alright, let's just get that space up in there. Again, Lab Rats, they're the perfect expendable unit, because you never really need them. I'm sure you can make, like, super powered up Lab Rats that are insane, but, you know, I don't think it's really worth it. Alright, King of Progress is down. I wonder if it's the last king we're gonna fight. Alright, yeah, we're gonna Lab Rats again, mostly because we keep getting these cards and want to dispose things. Then we got a clone card. We could literally just make another blacksmith. Yeah. And then next turn, actually, we'll be able to max level that. We really need that thing that allows us to activate all buildings at secondary time. That'd be really nice. Alright, there we go. You know what, we'll get the Spire. And you know what, we'll get Sharp Blades times 2. We have a lot of wizards. How many wizards do we have? 63 wizards. Now, the King of Blood actually does outnumber us with units here, but his units suck because they're all like tiny imps, you know, just tiny demons that we just murder. Let's get another thing of vampirism. And let's put this one in somewhat reasonable, which is these guys, because they're also the defensive unit. Might have been better to actually put it on the knights, but who knows. Yeah, it probably is better to, it would have been better to put on the knights, because the knights are the ones that are going to be taking most of the damage here. Oh yeah, look at that farm. Alright, make peace with enemy king. I'll make peace with the King of Progress. I really don't want any more of his cards. I'm really just not, I'm not the biggest fan of the King of Progress's cards. It's not that they're bad, it's just I don't really feel like they have the King of Nothing's deck. Like, the King of Magic, the King of Spells, whatever his name is, that works, not the King of Nothing. King of Nothing really doesn't go well. Vampirism. I also don't really like the King of Blood cards at all. I don't like them at all, honestly. Yeah, let's get one second Vampirism on these guys. That's a lot. You know, I think we're just gonna take out the wizards here, because these are too many wizards, and this is dangerous for us. Because how much damage these guys do. Static is not bad. Alright, here we go to buy things. Ooh. I feel like the beacon's good. Reroll. What's this? Destroy target plot forever. Automatically triggers a Royal Council event. I've never seen that one before, so I want it. Alright, let's get the forest, then we can leave. Alright, well, let's raise that plot there. There we go, overwork. Wow, it's literally just like burnt. I thought there was a giant hole there. I honestly can't tell if that's a giant hole. It could be. We got forest there, and let's get beacon there, and then let's just put spire there. We have so many buildings. Oh yeah, that's right, because the beacon actually does affect this, and that does more damage, which means it heals more. I mean, I actually laid that out a nice way. I'm a genius. You should never doubt my abilities. Also, we're barely losing any guys. I really don't like the Mangler. Alright, let's get static on the knights. Because they're doing the most damage. They're doing the most damage I think it would benefit from. Alright. I'm not just gonna help here. If I do, then they'll be done at that and instantly just go murder all the archers. Also, I've turned off the screen shake because it hurts my head. And I think that really is just a giant hole. It doesn't look burnt to me. Alright, now we can upgrade something. Let's upgrade the farm. There we go. Blacksmith is really good because it applies to everything unlike some of the other things. So is the beacon. You know, I think the King of Nothing is really well balanced. I think a lot of other games try to do like a sort of well-balanced thing, but it never really works out entirely. So lab rats there. We're gonna sacrifice them. And more health on our defenders is really good. More health on the executors is just nice. And again, the shamans are useless if I just kill the guys that they're attacking and literally just kill the shaman. Shamans as well. More wizards. You know what? That's good. You know what? Double the max health of all my units? Sure, yeah. And then we're gonna give these guys the combustion, so whenever they kill someone, they explode. Now here I feel like it's a good thing to take out some of these archers. Then we'll go in there and... yeah, we literally lost no one in that. We're a bit too strong here. I think we need to go up a difficulty level later. I was gonna sacrifice that guy, but first... I mean, both are literally just upgrade the plot. I might as well just upgrade it normally first and see if I can get anything to put there that needs upgrading. And also, we're very close to victory. The next few battles are our last. And the King of Spells leaned heavy into Wizards. I've never seen him lean this heavy into Wizards. There's too many Wizards. I never actually see him use Warlocks. Which Warlocks are pretty good. Alright, we're just gonna clone, because clones and it's very good. It's literally just a better version of Wildcard. Which makes me feel that it's a bit unbalanced, and that might be true. Keyword is might be, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not a game designer, so I don't really know what is balanced exactly. But you don't really have to be a game designer to know what balance is, you just have to play video games. Okay, yeah, that was just an insane. We murdered that rebellion. Like, there really wasn't a rebellion. Because everybody in the rebellion died. These guys actually should have a lot of health. Yeah, they did. Wait, is that 253 health? That's a lot. Because these guys don't even do like 100 damage a hit, these wizards, and they're supposed to be very strong. Plus, also, we got the Spire there healing, which its damage numbers are actually healing numbers. So we did 1,000 healing with that. Wow. Let's get Offering. Yeah, King of Blood is leading his final assault. We must play all our cards. Alright, well... Alright, we need more knights. Then we could play Warlocks on top of Warlocks, but instead I'm gonna do Overhaul and upgrade everything I can. And then upgrade our Spire one last time. Yeah, that was insane. I think this has been an amazing run. But now we have to fight the King of Blood's champion. And here he is. The Champion of Blood. Which in the demo, I think it was literally just called King of Blood. Yeah, the Champion of Blood is no big deal. He literally just spawned in a few imps. I guess that's his whole thing. It's his whole gimmick. He just spawned in like 2 imps. Champion of Blood's super easy to kill. He's just dead. Alright, your kingdom has thrived. Anywhere to continue. You know, we're gonna start another run. I feel like we can do 2 today. Look at that. 4,008 units killed. Right. We unlocked the Lord's difficulty. You know, we could try. Oh, who we unlocked here? Oh, yeah, we already unlocked the King of Blood, but since I did that in the demo, I think it doesn't know what's going on. So it just shows me when I've already unlocked them. And we're sort of close to unlocking that. And then there's these 2 kings here who have not been unlocked yet. The final king of the 9 kings. Which who knows who they'll be? Who knows? Who knows? Now, I've never actually played the King of Nature, and I don't intend on doing so, because I think he sucks. Let's play the King of Spells. The King of Spells is pretty cool. We do actually have 1 perk here. I do have Scholar. Libraries always start at level 2, which is useless. Castle has a 5% chance to insta-kill per rank. Start with 1 completely random enchantment in hand per rank. You know what? Let's just do that. Like, the rest of this stuff is probably good, and... Not really, actually. King of Spell really doesn't have any good perks. King of Nothing actually has no character-specific perks, technically, because his perk color for the special ones are the same as the general ones. Alright, so here is our Citadel. I'll place this in the top left. Alright, then we got another Citadel. And we got Warlock. And let's give him Poison Vial. We're gonna put this on auto because it's really hard to aim. Flamethrower, are you joking? We got one of the King of Stones abilities. This thing's amazing, I love that thing. Offering, yeah, let's do that. Static? Yeah, let's just put it on the Warlock. I'm feeling we're gonna get super buffed Warlocks here. Look at 30 damage. I literally just walked up to him and did 30 damage. I don't like any of this, because I don't like the King of Blood. Abracadabra, turn 10% of the enemies into frogs. Sure. Yeah, I think I'll discard this card, because I really don't like Carnage. And I prefer the extra money for when the shop comes up in a few turns. Yeah, let's get Shamans. I do feel like I want something in the middle there. And I also want to make peace with the King of Blood, mostly because I don't really like any of his cards, and I really just hate fighting him. Let's get Citadel. My lord, the prophets have foreseen a blessing in 9 years. If you have a troop card in this target plot by the year, the numbers will double. Not the greatest place, but I'll try. I'll see what I can do. And also, because this is a tower, I cannot actually increase the number of units it has, which is good. That was a good choice, because otherwise it'd be overpowered if you could literally just get tons of units. Okay, Warlock. Play him. I have a few more Warlocks. Warlocks are sturdy troops that deal area melee damage. I did not know that was area. Bomber, we're just gonna sacrifice them. Time to wage war against another king. I want to fight the King of Nature because he sucks. He's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's doing, alright? We got bombers here. They'll literally just explode. And honestly, I've never really seen the bombers do anything. Look, they did 0 damage. All they did was die. Oh, they did 60. I got the wrong units. Alright, well anyways, we're gonna sacrifice them. We're gonna offer them up. Let's get more of these guys. And you know what? Let's just clone them and max them out. Then let's clone the flamethrower and upgrade it. I think it makes it faster. Yeah, it's definitely faster. I probably should have put it more up front, for being honest. But should. Man, it's giving us a lot of these. You know what? There we go. That's also good. Max upgrade that. We'll get another Shaman, but that's purely to use Overhaul on, which maxed out the Shamans. So we didn't even waste it by upgrading it, not upgrading it. Yeah, so now I think this thing is faster and just does more damage. And it will start being more useful as we go on. Failed. That thing sucks. And there we go, we killed all of them. Yeah, I think we'll just get Carnage. Actually, probably should have gotten the Amp, that way I could just sacrifice the Amp. That was stupid of me. Yeah, alright, well... Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of Carnage, because I don't like Carnage. It's not worth it. Also, yeah, the Shamans literally just make the characters bigger. I think that's funny. Alright, well, you know what? This thing sucks. I'm an idiot. Everything was already max level. So I literally just wasted an entire turn. And a good card. Boars? Yeah. Not any good. Yeah, let's look at Shark Blades. Alright, yeah, let's put Boars here. Which... I actually don't know what it does. Yeah, Wizards, why not? Alright, now let's make an offering. Alright, now we can get Wizards. We need more Warlocks. We need to upgrade the Wizards. Really hoping we get the Citadel upgraded a bit more, because it does decent damage, but I prefer if it does a bit more. Alright, Vampirism, that's gonna be very good. Oh yeah, fail, because there's nothing there. I forgot about that. That was good. Offering... Why do I keep doing this? Alright, well... Yeah, I'm just gonna toss this away. And if I do see imps here, I'm gonna grab them. Because there's literally no other cards to use besides that. Compare the bombers, fine. 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 That's how it's gonna be, that's how it's gonna be. Okay, yeah. King of Stone's actually my one big weakness here. Because of his ballistas, ballistas are just very strong. Let me just put it that way. Because they shoot through more than half my forces. Cauldron? Yeah, sure. Alright, let's just do that there. Let's use offering here. Let's get more of these guys. Put Cauldron there. Let's clone the Cauldron and make it better, that way it applies more poison. Because now all these guys are giving poison out. You know, like Halloween candy. That's how much poison they're giving out. Do not poison Halloween candy. This is not me encouraging you poisoning people. Alright, Spire. I'm really just only gonna get this, I think, to sacrifice it. Overhaul. But then again, we don't really have anything to upgrade. I'll need something to upgrade first. You know what, we're gonna sacrifice. Okay, you know what? Glass Staffs, we're doing it. It's stupid, but we're doing it. Our wizards die in 1 hit, but they deal 99 more damage. 100 more damage, only have 1 HP, yeah. There we go. Warlocks still did most of the damage, but that is to be expected. Alright, yeah, let's go another Warlock. And... You know what? Earthworks. I was hoping it would give me more, because it says it would return to your hand up to 3 times. Okay, now we can go back on Octo. You know, this thing really hasn't been doing much damage, but I feel like it's still useful, and it wasn't a waste. Quarry. Yeah, let's look at Quarry. Alright, now make peace of an enemy king, please. Okay, reroll. Reroll. There we go, King of Blood. You know what, we're gonna also grab this. Yeah, it's literally just right there. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off that. I'm literally just gonna zap these guys here. Also, I can swear, sometimes I think I see the enemies using troops that I can't use. But I'm not sure if the enemy does cheat. Alright, we need more troops. But first, sacrifice that, and bam, we just got 4 levels. That's a massive cauldron. You think the cauldron would go to the king of spells. But no, cauldron went to the king of stone. Another quarry. Executioner. Warlock. Imp for sacrifices. Alright, let's get more warlocks. And then on top of that, let's get even more warlocks. And then on top of that, let's get an executioner actually. And then we'll upgrade that next turn. Alright. And the spell's rebellion can't do anything against us. Our own people are trying to kill us. But they will not stop us. Yeah, let's get static here. Let's upgrade the quarry. Level 3 now, and that's a lot of damage. Alright, I really don't feel like we should... See, that wiped out... Literally half more than, literally like 75% of my army. Not 70%. Ballistas are very dangerous. Don't play with ballistas, they're dangerous. Trebuchet is really good, alright? I've used it before. It's insane. Trust me. look, see, he throws rocks. The rocks are nice. Everybody loves rocks. I think it's funny that King of Stone throws rocks at people with like trebuchets. I think it's just funny. Don't know why I think it's funny. I just think it's funny. Okay, force is pretty good because we can place that there and bam, tons of HP. Actually, almost at the end again, which this one I think is lasting a little bit longer. I think it's 32 years. Last one was like 28, 29, I don't know. This is like 33 years. I don't know, I can't count when I'm out in battle. What's this? A building? This is a tower. I don't know what it just picked. Apparently it picked ballistas, alright. Sure. Maybe ballistas aren't bad. 3 of them probably not gonna be that good. Yeah, they literally just died from the yells. The leaf lovers killed them. Alright. Clone. Yeah, I feel like the King of Progress should have clone. I feel like that's more suited for him. Because, you know, cloning seems very futuristic. Alright, you know what? Another quarry. Dude, see, that's insane. I'm not sure, like, these units are balanced, honestly, with their slow attack rate, making them useless half the time. They're so good, but yet they feel so useless at the same time. Trebuchet, that's all I can afford. Earthwork. Trebuchet upgrade. Give static to the warlocks. Actually, that's actually really good, when you think about it. Because the warlocks do an area of attack hit, meaning it has more chances to apply static. And it means there's going to be more static, which means it does more damage to its target already, which is AoE. Do we still have boars? No, we got rid of the boars. Alright, you know, we're gonna get the orchard, mostly because I've never used it before, and I want to see what it does. It looks like it trapped this guy, and he's taking damage over time. Not really the most useful, but I think it does, and every time someone dies, it just uses another one. Oh, 3 roots per level, so it's a total of 9 if we get it high enough. Yeah, another quarry. Alright, King of Stone is leading his final assault, so we must play all our cards. Alright. And here's the King of Stone's champion. Man, that, the ballistas, come on, get rid of them. Wow, I'm actually glad they're, like, shooting over here, because it means most of their ballistas are missing their collateral hits. And unfortunately, everything's choosing to shoot the champion of stones, even though you'd think the executors would not. So I have to actively go over here and zap these guys. Okay, there we go, we killed them all. Bam, that was good. Alright, let's start another run, but we're not actually going to start another run. Look at that. Lovely. And we're level 3 now. And we locked Baron difficulty. We're working our way up to King. And yeah, we already had the King of Greed. Which King of Greed sucks when it comes to units. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and go follow me on Rumble. Also, this layout here makes absolutely no sense. Why would you put the castle in the middle? And the way these libraries are set up, they're only affecting one unit. You'd probably want the library in the middle, this guy here, and this guy, well, he can stay there. And then you just move this to here, and that stays there. So this is like a horrible setup for what it has. And actually, you should probably actually move this fire down to there, and then move the castle to there. But anyways, yeah, that's it.